Hey guys, today I want to show you the top 10 Coca-Cola failures of all time. You won't believe what I found for number 1, so keep watching until the end. Let's get started. Number 10, Coca-Cola Citra. Citra was a grapefruit, caffeinated-free soft drink produced by Coca-Cola in 1996 as a competing product to similar-tasting sodas like Squirt and Fresca. Well, the taste was refreshing and largely received by consumers who enjoyed such drinks. But the overall income was lagging, and that didn't justify the continuity of the Citra brand by Coca-Cola. Luckily, Citra didn't go into complete extinction. Coca-Cola didn't just have a single name for a particular brand, so Citra was rebranded and re-released with the name Fanta Citrus in 2004, which still remains to date. Also, the citrus flavor has been tried under different names and in different markets. The grapefruit-flavored soda is not confused with lemon-lime-flavored soda, which was popular in the 1980s before it was ditched, and a similar-tasting Sprite was produced. Coca-Cola C2 was one without a proper success in sight. It was produced for men between 20 and 40 years who might be interested in diet soda, but wouldn't purchase the regular diet soda to avoid being perceived as feminine. The Coca-Cola C2 was released in 2004. It was more of a non-diet drink with the usual flavor, but featured half the regular Coca-Cola soda's calories and carbs. It was advertised with a $50 million campaign, which most people probably don't remember. Men weren't interested in purchasing the C2, probably because it wasn't appealing enough to opt in. Coca-Cola Company learned its lesson and tried again a year later with Coke Zero, which is still on the market to date. Number 8, the energy drink Vault. With the rise in popularity and demand for energy drinks in early 2000, Coca-Cola produced its own hybrid energy drink. The Vault drink was released as a product and a counter-product for PepsiCo's Mountain Dew, which was top on the list. Vault was released in 2005, using a citrus flavor and enticing green packaging to attract consumers. Nonetheless, the product's cost was too high. Though Vault had a longer lifespan and a larger fan base than some other failed products, sales couldn't match the production cost. It was pulled out after 6 years of moderate success. Number 7, Diet Coke plus green tea. As time changed, new brands were introduced. In early 2000, there was increased competition for health-wise sodas in the beverage industry. Literally, healthy sodas. Well, this was quite unthoughtful, because soda is meant to be enjoyed. So anyone taking soda and expecting a rife with health probably doesn't have enough information or purposely delusional. I personally see no reason why you would do that. Well, this strategy was employed by many soda companies, including the Coca-Cola Company. They released the Diet Coke Plus with green tea in Japan in 2009, when the green tea health craze was at its peak. Unfortunately, there was something absolutely wrong and awful with its taste. The Diet Coke Plus green tea fizzled out rapidly and never made it to the United States. Number 6, flavored Cokes. Over the years and changing times, the Coca-Cola Company has introduced numerous flavored Cokes to the market. Most lasted for about a year or two, sometimes longer. Some were pulled out and disposed of as soon as they were released. They barely lasted months. For example, the Diet Coke with lemon, Diet Raspberry Coke, Coca-Cola with lime, Coca-Cola Blackberry, Diet Coke with vanilla, and many others. In 2019, Coca-Cola released Coca-Cola with cinnamon, which especially sounds terrible, and again was one of the bad ideas of the Coca-Cola Company. Well, not every flavored Coke failed. The Cherry Coke had long-lasting popularity after an initial interest by consumers, but it was really just a matter of time before it was out of stores. The Coca-Cola industry is very innovative, but as well very fast to kill products that stop working. Do you enjoy this video so far? Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. I also don't want you to miss what I've found for the top 3s, so keep watching until the end. Number 5, Coca-Cola Vio. This was one of the rapid epic fails of the Coca-Cola Company. Well, it was expected. The idea of fruit-flavored carbonated milk. Whoa, who does that? That is definitely not one of Coca-Cola's greatest ideas. It was indeed not a good one, But surprisingly, it was given thumbs up by the Coca-Cola executives in 2009 and was released. Besides the overall income not being up to status, the consumers found it displeasing, and the promotional advertisement, I don't know, was definitely not planned in place appropriately. The drink failed rapidly in the United States. Despite the failure, it has a second life, probably limited in India. Number 4, OK Soda. OK Soda is one of the most hyped Coca-Cola products. It was said consumers were won over by the advertisement more than the product's taste. It was released in 1995. If you were a teenager in the early 1990s, you would probably remember the advertisements on TV shows. The black, white, and red cans with bold, descriptive artwork, which was the reason for its rapid and continuous sales, but definitely not the taste. With time, it became clear that OK Soda product wasn't fit for nationwide release. In 1997, OK Soda was out of shelves and barely remembered. It was left with only a few internet fan pages, and the saying, everything would be okay. Number 3, Dasani Water in United Kingdom. I wonder why most people won't discuss this, but Dasani was one of the biggest failures of the Coca-Cola Company. Dasani Water was seen in most stores and mini-mart in the United States. But for the Coca-Cola Company, the popularity of a product in one place doesn't account for success. So Dasani was introduced to the United Kingdom for testing. The major setback was that the Dasani water wasn't made from a natural spring, but rather from tap water. No reasonable individual will pay for what they can get by turning a knob in their home. Well, I wouldn't. The second setback, which I would call misinformation or inadequate information, because I don't know what else it could be. The Dasani water was released as bottled spunk. You see, spunk is a popular slang in the United Kingdom, which means semen. I mean, that couldn't be intentional, but yes, it did go wrong. This didn't speak well about the product, and in less than a year, Coca-Cola discontinued the production and release of the Dasani water in the United Kingdom. Number 2, Tab Clear. The release of the Tab Clear product is one, or let's say, the highest cunning strategy of the Coca-Cola Company. It was said the product was created to fail, not confusing anyone. But the failure of the product was equal to the success of the product. The Tab Clear product was released in 1992 as a marketing strategy to derail every possible successful launch of the rival company PepsiCo's release of Crystal Pepsi. In the early 90s, the clear drinks craze was at their peak, but there weren't any clear cola soda. When PepsiCo decided to release a full-flavored calorie drink but without the dark color, Coca-Cola resorted to Tab Clear, a diet crystal clear soda, which they released before PepsiCo released Crystal Pepsi. This gave the consumers the idea that Crystal Pepsi was also a Diet Coke, which it wasn't, although it had a diet brand. With time, clear soda fizzled out of the market, and Coca-Cola achieved its primary goal of releasing the product. Number 1, New Coke. I really don't know, but this will just keep being the face of the Coca-Cola Company's failure if they made one. This is the climax of their failures. In fact, it is the reason Coca-Cola offers its annual Failure Award. In 1985, Coca-Cola decided to try something different to boost sales and refresh the taste of its classic soft drink. They dispatched their tried and trusted recipe and introduced a new formula by releasing the product New Coke. It wasn't well welcomed by fans of the original Coke and consumers at large. Rather, they received petitions, protests, and even numerous phone calls against the New Coke. In less than 3 months, New Coke was pulled out of shelves and replaced once again with the original, classic, tried and trusted Coke. Luckily for Coca-Cola Company, the original Coke was warmly accepted once again by its fans and consumers. This led to the company's rapid growth, which returned it back to its position as the #1 soda brand, which was temporarily occupied by PepsiCo. This unintendedly became the story behind the epic failure and the massive success of the Coca-Cola Company to date. I have no doubt you enjoyed and learned something new about your favorite soda brand from this video. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.